Hello friends, JBM everyone. Good afternoon to all. Friends, right now I came on live for respond on the one incident that came from the Hyderabad city. Friends, the civic body failed to swant mosquito maniac in Hyderabad. Friends, residents across the city who are staying in area, friends, the Jubilee Hills and Banjara Hills and Madhapur, those areas are significantly concerned about the mosquito maniac, and they urged to the municipal corporation over the mosquito maniac. Even there is no response, there is no responsibility. They hadn't taken any step to control and curb up the mosquito maniac. And from the Greater Hyderabad Municipal and Cyberabad and Malkasgiri, therefrom also the families and peoples they are facing the problem due to increasing of the mosquito maniac. Friends, those increasing of the mosquito maniac, they significantly rising and giving the breed of the maniac, and that breeding also increasing of the mosquitoes. And friends, the when they significantly has increased the mosquito maniac, then after due to the mosquito maniac, friends, the significant the mosquito borne illnesses and the viral fevers that giving the cause, and especially to the children, and friends, the who are the senior citizens, they are facing the problem, and they are facing the mosquito borne illness and the viral fevers due to the mosquito maniac. Why the mosquito maniacs increased, and why that breed was significantly increasing means, friends, the 1 week before, since before, friends, the what is the cause, what is the reason behind the increasing of the mosquito maniac means, unseasonal rain, and friends, stagnant water and open drains, those also one of the cause. And when that unseasonal rain was came, then after the many areas the stagnant waters were stored, and many areas where there the drainage, they also filled with the water. Then after the actually the officials, who are the concerned official authorities from the municipal corporation, they have to clean, and they have to sanitation to the areas, but there is no sanitation from the department. That's why the mosquito maniac significantly increasing, and those giving the trouble and problem to families and peoples. Friends, the people's families, they have not they having sleepless nights, not only night time but also daytime also, 24/7. The always the monkey maniac boozing, and that giving the noise, and giving the disturbance to the residents and families, and they are having the sleepless nights, especially they are facing the problem due to the mosquito maniac. Friends, from the Hyderabad city, one brother, he was given the complaint to the municipal corporation authority, but they hadn't to take and hadn't to received that one. And who are the concerned officer, friends, the municipal friends, the issue to notice of the local entomology department, they also given the complaint for the taking the responsibility and giving the sanitation and curb the and control of the mosquito menace. They given the complaint to the entomology, but they also hadn't to take the any they hadn't to receive the any notice, and they hadn't to give the any control and any curb ride row. That one happened, and the many families, they are urging and they are facing the problem. Friends, from the different area, Jubilee Hills, Banjara Hills, and the Madhapur, Malkajgiri, and friends, the greater Hyderabad municipal and Cyberabad, and friends, the Malkajgiri, Madhapur, and different area, Rajendra Nagar, and the Mushirabad, Malakpet, and Habziguda, Katpalli, and Bhag, Lingampalli, Kompalli, Begumpet, Halwala, Sikindrabad, and the lower Tank Band Road, Malkajgiri, Toli Chowk, and Shekpet, Langar House, Mallepalli, Santosh Nagar, and several areas in Old City witnessed the manner. Several complaints were registered online and offline, but there is no any response from the authorities and or the concerned officials. Not only one area, across the city, that menace is increasing and boozing and giving the born illness, and that breeding the mosquitoes day to day increasing. That one going on. That's why government, as possible as who are the concerned officials and municipal corporation authorities, should be take the responsibility and should be spread the, should be use the bleaching powder and should be use the mosquito spray for the control and for the curb the mosquito menace, and should be clean the drainage and should be clean the garbage on time. That is good and that is better for control of the mosquito menace. This is my humble request to the concerned officials and municipal corporation authorities. And friends, not only Hyderabad city but also across the Telangana, all area, even the Suryapeta, we are also facing the problem due to the mosquito menace. That's why across the Telangana should be take the one drive and should be control and should be curb the mosquito menace. This is my humble request and my message to the government of Telangana. Really everyone facing the problem and they hadn't to do their work with the easily. Actually they are having the sleepless nights. How they can do their work? How can they stay with the peacefully? That's why previous monkey menace and stray dog menace. Right now mosquito menace. What is going on in the society, what happening day to day, which type of issues and incidents can will registered, we couldn't estimate and we couldn't know about those problems. That's why the government as possible as take and give the sanitation to the all area. This is my message, and Jai Bhim. Thank you.